So good to be here this evening, and I believe that you are pumped up already, ready to ride in. Yeah. So let me know where you're joining from. Just drop a comment. Let me know where you are joining us from. Let me see your comments. Amazing. Joining from Ibadan or your state. So good to have you. Team Christ Synergy. Please do well to drop your comments. Let's know where you're watching this from. Oh, welcome, Kolawole. You're welcome from Ibadan. Amazing. I want to urge you to also share this link. Invite your friends. Invite everyone that you know. Yes, Binosa from Benin City. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tonight is going to be a very different one. And I trust that it's going to be a moment, a night of transformation, as what you are going to hear, what I'll be sharing with you, will not only interest you or steer you up emotionally or intelligently, but then it will steer you in the direction of transformation. So I look forward to the experience that you are going to have this evening. Yeah, joining from Benin City, you're welcome. Sophie, welcome. Pearl, so good to have you. So good to have you. If you have not liked, if you have not shared, kindly do that, as it help us to cover a wide range of people to reach more people. So we are going to be talking about how to move from intention to action. How to move from intention to action. This conversation today is for you if you have thoughts, you have ideas, you have things ringing in your heart that you intend to carry out, or at some point you have carried out and you intend to still go all out to do a lot of things. This conversation is for you. And I want to believe that, I wanted to say that, you is not for whoever has not considered or conceived thoughts before. Then I felt like, is that possible for someone not to have conceived a thought or have no intention in life? But I think it's true. But let's keep that. I believe there's nobody here joining this session who has not conceived certain intentions before. But let's drive right into it. Now, everything you see in this world, everything in the universe that is seen, that is built, began from intention. It started from the thought of a person. All right. So it means that every invention you see began as an intention in the heart of someone. So nothing exists in this space, in this part of the world, if it was not first captured in the mind of someone. So that suggests to you that intention is very powerful. Some of the ideas rule the world. So intention is very, very powerful. So it's something that you must have. It's a place where you start from. So if you have been having intentions, good ones, mighty intentions, but it has been difficult for you to convert those intentions to tangible results, then you need to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you, because you are going to move from here to start doing the things you could not do before. So everything you see, everything, the bulb, the light bulb started as a thought in the heart of someone. The camera started as a thought in the heart of someone. Our gadgets, phones, laptops, accessories, they all began as a thought in the heart of someone. But what these guys did was that they were able to carry these intentions to change how we live, how we move, how we do things in this part of the world. They were able to move these intentions from the realm of thought into the realm of action. All right. So that you can understand this very well, I would like to paint a scenario, borrowing the story that um, Solomon shared in his books, Proverbs, so that you will see where intention works. I mean, where you need it and where it becomes the reason why people get stuck or can't move forward. So I want you to imagine a farmer that owns a large expanse of land. So imagine that the farmer intends to grow plenty crops on that land, but he did not follow through on, so we are assuming now that he didn't follow through on his intentions and probably left the land for some months, 6 months, a year. What do you think will happen to that land? That land will grow weeds, will grow thorns, will grow thistles, despite the fact that the farmer had intention to grow crop on the land. So what does that suggest to you? It means that intention is good, but intention only captures what you can do with the land. Intention will not till the ground. Intention will not cultivate the farm. Intention, the good thought and intentions you have, will not till the soil and plant in it. And guess what? The weeds grow on the land. They grow uninvited, unwelcomed. I remember the way they define weed for us when we did agricultural science in school. They call weeds are unwanted plants. So it means that, look at it, the farmer had an intention, there was something they wanted to do with the land. Yet, because of lack of effort, weeds began to grow in the land. So it means that the soil does not know your heart. The soil does not know the good intention you have in your heart. What the soil, the language the soil understands is the language of contact, the language of action. So it means that it is possible for you to have an intention in life and you will still have a different outcome in life, despite the fact that you have very good intentions. Just imagine what I just painted as your own life. What I'm saying is that it is possible for you to wish and intend to have a good outcome in life, but you will find out that you will you will have that intention to have it. No No farmer needs intention for grass, for wheat to grow on his land. Someone says, oh, I intended to do something, or I intend to build the largest company in Africa. Powerful, nice vision, nice thought. But what I'm saying is that you don't have to intend to have a bad life for you to have a bad life. You don't have to intend to have a very bad outcome in life for you to have a bad outcome, because there are certain results you will attract even if you don't want them. Land will grow grass, weed, whether or not you invite them. Do you see that? So having the land is not enough. Also, having the good intention, what you want to do with the land, is not also enough. Do you see that? So what do we do? How do I move from the realm of having good intention in life to acting out on my intentions? Let me address this a little bit more before we begin to outline what you should do. Because you will observe that go to the street and you will meet people who they are very hopeful that things will be fine. There's a way you can listen to someone talk about the good things they want to do, the good life they want to have, many things, and you're saying, my God, this is mind blowing. But they may end up not doing anything with it because it is not enough to have those good thoughts and ideas. It is not enough. You know the ideas you have, you know the thoughts you have, good intentions that you have in the last 5 years, and today they have not materialized at all. Let me ask you a question, and I believe this question is going to help you think. Let's assume someone had to follow you for the last 20 years of your life, and this fellow only has the option of doing what he sees you do, not what you say, or what is he hears you say that you will do. Do you understand? That someone has to do just one thing, what they see you do, not what they hear you say that you will do. The question is, what would that person become? Who would that person become? Because you will find out that people say they will do many things, but they eventually don't do it. So just imagine that your life, your business, your finance, your home, your marriage, your everything, anything. Imagine that it is a land, a farmland that needs to be cultivated. Is it because you have good plans for it in your heart that will make the land tilled and cultivated? No, it is because you actually till the ground that will make things grow on the ground. So it means that your life will grow something regardless. Your life will grow something regardless. So whether you are neglecting it or you are actively working on it, your life will grow something. And see, where you really start experiencing change in your life is when you come to accept the responsibility that where you are in life is commensurate to the input you put into it. That you deserve where you are. That I deserve where I am currently. Do you understand that scenario now? I deserve where I am. But let's step it. Let's step up a bit further. So I want to show you how to move from merely having intentions, good intentions, that when you share with your friends, they are saying, wow, your brain they hot, to carrying them out, to stepping on the accelerator and making progress, active progress. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to change who you are. Believe you me, you don't understand what I'm saying. Let me explain. You need to change who you are. I've observed that whenever people hear this statement and they want to change who they are, what they do is that they attempt to change their behavior. See, I can list plenty things for you to do to change, and when you change, you are going to have, different outcome in life. But the truth is, if what you do does not resonate with who you are, you will not do it for long. I take that again. If what you do does not resonate with who you are inherently, you will not do it for long. So what people do is that they want to do to become, whereas you are supposed to become first before you do. And as you think, so you are. So what I said about you need to change who you are, the another way to say it, you need to change how you think and what you think, because you are what you think. You are what you think. So you must change who you are. If I say don't procrastinate again, when you say you want to do something, do it. Make sure you keep up with your goals. That won't change anybody. Change who you are. Get out of that. See, you must get to a point where you can reinforce certain thoughts and say, this is who I am. Or you say, I am no longer this kind of person anymore. So if you have not gotten to that point, there's nothing you do on the outside that you will be able to do for long, because it does not resonate with you, with who you are on the inside. First and foremost, are you the kind of person that sees things through? Are you the kind of person that is consistent? Are you the kind of person that loves to build, or someone that loves quick fixes? Because many of the changes we do are just, is like when someone is trying to deal with a symptom of a sickness. Do you know, you deal with it, it will go, but you keep coming back to sickness. Why? Because you have not dealt with the root cause of that problem. And as long as the root cause is there, the underlying problem, the reason why you are having these symptoms, as long as it is there, you will just keep parabolating, moving around the cycle. And see, the truth is, except you tell lies to ourselves, you know that you are not the kind of person that you are trying to act like. People can put on many things. People can put on certain characters that are not theirs. People can put on identity that are not theirs. People can put on behaviors that are not theirs. You can read a book and you hear that, oh, this is what you should do. You too attempt to do it. You can hear someone say something really nice and you too want to start doing it. But that is not who you are. You know that's not who you are. So it means that you have to become before you do. Become that kind of person that really wants to get things done. So change who you are. Change who you are. Change how you think. Change how you perceive life. The second thing that you must do, or that you need to do, to be able to convert the good intentions that you have into actions, is you have to be deliberate and intentional with the work that you do. See, if you have good intentions, you owe it to your intentions to consistently, deliberately, intentionally work on it till you are able to convert it into the result that you want to see. I believe people don't actually have the problem of not knowing what to do. Most people know what they should do, but most people, they are not ready to put in the work to do what they should do. It takes intentional effort. Let me take you back to the picture the story I painted. You know, it takes intentional effort to till the ground. The ground will not soften up or will not become tillable because you wish for it to be tillable. It will not be friendly to you. It will not yield for you because you intend for it or because you just desire for it to yield. It will yield because you turn the ground over and over again. And it takes intentional effort. See, if you are not putting in the effort intentionally to till your ground, you are going to welcome results that doesn't need effort. Do you get what I said? You are going to welcome results, outcomes that need no effort. There are things that need no effort. See, all you need to do is just neglect or do the barest minimum. You know the kind of life you will have. Ask yourself, am I intentional? Am I deliberate? Am I working on this project called my life the way I should? Before you conclude that nothing is really working, have you worked it out? Because nothing will actually work until you work it. Nothing will work. So it will take an intentional person to build the kind of life that they desire. So meaning that with the intentions you have, add effort, add intentionality, work it, work it out, do something for yourself. All right. So that is how the second thing I would like to pay attention to. You see, all the things I've been mentioning, there are things that are more of internal resolution than external activities. So you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional. The third thing that is very important is that you must have personal integrity. Yes, personal integrity. That is, respect yourself. Let your word be your bond. Many people don't have integrity. Is the same reason why you say you will do something and you don't end up doing it. Nobody holds you accountable. No, and look at that. Now, there is there is a level where you don't even need anybody to hold you accountable. Why? Because you respect yourself. Many people don't respect themselves. And see, sometimes we think that it is people that are watching us that will lose respect for us when we can't stay true to our words. But that's the problem. That's where you are missing it. That the respect that you will lose will not start from people. It starts from yourself. Do you know that if you have told yourself that I want to write a book before the end of this year, and you find out that by the end of the year you didn't eventually do it, if that idea cross your mind again the next year, you will doubt yourself. You will doubt yourself. You will not believe yourself. And that is the beginning of um That is where people start losing confidence, because you know yourself that whenever you say you do it, you don't eventually do it. You don't eventually do it. Some people, you are waiting for me to start talking about, and you have to be disciplined, you have to be motivated, you have to be consistent. The reason why you're not consistent is because you are not a person of your word. The reason why you are procrastinating is because you don't respect yourself. Just take a moment and look yourself in the mirror and imagine that you have a session with this version of you 5 years ago, and that this your other self 5 years ago is questioning you now, and is trying to catch up with what you are, the things you said you would do, the things you said you will become, the kind of person you said you will become, and the kind of person you have eventually become. And now saying, why have you not become this? People do New Year resolution every year. We write things that we want to achieve by the end of the year and all of that. But you procrastinate on everything. If you start to respect yourself, things will change for you. Sincerely. I mean, you're not trying to even you're not trying to enter the good book of someone else, but your own good book. That once I open my mouth to commit to something, I see it through. Once I say that I'm building this, I'm building it. Once I say that I'm spending the next 10 days to get on something, I'm going to see it to the end. See, let me tell you something. What you don't know is that every time you disrespect yourself to finish halfway, you are training your mind and your body not to complete anything. You are training yourself. So your body is receiving that data. Your mind is receiving that data that this person who who owns me does not like to finish anything. He only likes to ideate. He does not like to execute. So that way you are teaching yourself. Sincerely, if you can start to respect yourself. I mean, it sounds somehow because why do you need to set alarm to remind you of something and you not do it? You don't have honor for yourself. Why do you need to tell yourself that I want to do something and you don't eventually start it at all? That is 6 months after you are now remembering. You don't have honor for yourself. And look at it. If you cannot honor yourself, you can't command the honor of people. How will you demand honor from others when you don't honor your own words? Do you know why God is in the class of God? Because you can hold him by his word. And if anybody is going to enter into that realm as a creator, we must be able to hold you by your word. I said we are going to have this session today by 6 p.m. We put it out there without thinking of all the things that we need to get it done. But the fact that we have said it, we do it. Do you know there are instances where there are decisions you need to make that you make those decisions in the heat of the intention, why the intention is brewing in your heart, you make those decisions because you know that if you step out of that atmosphere, that conditioning, just say maybe it's not really needed, maybe I should push it forward, maybe I should. Maybe. I think this, I'm going to share maybe one more or two more, but this one that I'm talking about, I think it's one of the major things that people need to deal with. Honor yourself, respect yourself, let integrity start with you. It's always sweet to say, but it's not always sweet to do. Why? Because you lack self-respect, self-honor. Why have you been on that course for the last 1 year? You have not finished it. Why have you started building? And you know now, you know that this one, there is people are saying now that it's not everything you start that you finish. You know when you should leave, but you know that you should continue with this. You know, the times you just try to overcompensate yourself. I said I borrowed from Solomon. If you check Proverbs 24 from verse 30, he said, I went by the field of a lazy man, of a man devoid of understanding. So what did I observe? I observed that his field has grown thorns, grown weeds, and the walls have broken down. So, and I began to ponder on it, and I observed, what did this person do? He said, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands. And see, that scripture says, I says, so shall your poverty come like bandits. Bandits. Say, let me sleep a bit because you don't have respect for yourself. If you start to respect yourself, if you start it today, that will be the beginning of a new beginning in your life. That you say you are waking up by social time and you wake up by that time. You say you want to get up and do something and you do it. You put in the right amount of effort to what you should do. You do it when you should do it, and you put together the resources needed to do it. You go any length to get it done because you have honor on yourself. I respect my word. I won't throw it around carelessly. If I tell you I'm coming, I will come. If I tell you I'll show up, I will show up. The same thing should apply to you. If you tell us you are coming, let's know you will come. If you tell us you are showing up, show up. If you tell us you will finish it, finish it. If you tell us you will start, start. The world will not clap for the good intentions you have. What most people want is that they want to be credited for their intentions. Nobody claps for good intentions. People reward what is done, what is built, what is seen. And people respect those who build, not those who have intention. So I put it to you that you are where you are, going around the circle because you don't have honor for yourself enough. If you can change this, you will change many things. The fourth thing is that let your life be built around structures, not motivation. Build your life around structures, not motivation. If you observe that you don't have problem with ideas, captivating ideas, things that you believe will change your life, change the life of someone around you, change the life of other people. But the problem you have been having is how to really act, how to do it. And you're asking now, see, people ask, how do we do it? How do we do that? Check your structures. Check the structures around you. If your life has have been built like, then I put it to you, in the next 5 years, your life may not be different from what it is now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be as blunt as that, but that's the truth. And what do I mean by structure? So I heard this a man of God shared a story. I'll share the story and I will now explain. He said that don't I go to the gym every day, not only because I want to or because I am that disciplined, but because every morning my gym instructor, is always in front of my house waiting for me. That's structure. See, the best of men don't do well because they are the most motivated or the most disciplined. They do well because they have structures that get them to do what they should do, even when they don't feel like doing it. It will amaze you that many people finished school because the school system has a structure that makes people come and leave, and there's a time, a stipulated time for them to finish up. This is the same reason why someone will go to a standard university for 4 years and finish up within that 4 years. But we go to maybe enroll for a course online, a 15 days course, 15-day course, and we not even reach half of the course because that structure does not compel compliance. But there's another structure elsewhere that compel compliance. I know of a school in this country that students can determine the number of semesters they spend. And I can tell you, there are many people who didn't finish because the structure gave them the allowance to determine how long they spend. Now you can always shift your semester, shift, defer to the next year, defer, and you find out that in that kind of system, there will be a lot of dropouts. Go and check now. You check the courses you have enrolled into. How many of them did you finish? Oh, if you finished, it means you respect yourself. But if you did it, it means that. And let me tell you the truth. This thing I'm explaining right here cut across several areas. This is why many people may not do well. Someone is starting a business of our own, but is not disciplined enough and does not have structure around that conditions when she gets to work, when she leaves the work, what she produces, and all of those things. There's no metrics in place to check if you are doing well, and there's no structure to condition you to do well. You just find out that for the next 5 years, you are building what has no head and has no tail. But imagine you are in a system that measures what you do, your output, and they even tell you there's a commission at the end of it. Those are structures, and says you have to get to work at so time. I believe there are many people that will do well if only they stayed under people, working under people. Their undoing was that they went to start the business of their own when they have not learned to, they don't even know what it means to put structure around themselves. See, these people are sound, they are intellectually sound, but they are structurally weak. You can be intellectually sound, but structurally weak. You can be very creative, you have mind-blowing ideas, but the structures around you cannot convert what you have on your inside to something that is tangible, cannot condition you to do the work, the total work needed to get to where you should get to. And if you observe that your life is not built around structures, you need to get out of that place. Motivation will not help you, discipline will not help you. There's a level where motivation is needed. There's another level where you don't need motivation, you have to be disciplined. But you see, combining these two with structures, you'll be the best at anything you do. So the question you should ask yourself now is, what structure have I not built that is stalling my progress? What structure have I not introduced that is keeping me where I am? You want to build your finance, you if you decided to maybe keep some money aside, then invest into assets, do a manner of things. If you don't build structure around whatever it is you decide to do, you will not do it. I tell you, it's either you are very disciplined or you have structures guiding you, but you won't. So maybe you came here waiting for me to give you what to do, what to do, what to do, and do this, wake up. No, no. Those things, there's some things that will come to you naturally when you solve the main problem. There are times you go to a church, you go to work, you wake up every day and you know that you have to go freshen up, put on your clothes, get out of the house and go to work. You do that every day without anybody pushing you because something commands it. So from today, think about that thing you want to do. And the first question you should ask yourself is, what will stop me from doing it? Then the next thing is, what structure will I put in place that will allow me do it even on the days or on days that I don't feel like doing it? What structure will I have to put in place? Even when I wake up not feeling like it. You have to build structures around your life. I don't know if I want to go into the fifth one. I'll keep that for myself. But I want to help you connect the dots with everything that I've shared because it is my desire that you don't live here with another set of information, but that you are able to really know what to do exactly. Change who you are. Be intentional about the work you want to do. Right? Then, once you are intentional about the work that you want to do, respect yourself. Once that respect is there, build structures around your life. Make sure there is nothing you are building that you are doing that there is no structure for. Make sure. If you're able to do all of these things, you will see that everything that you intend to build, you will build them. Everything that you intend to build, you build them. I would like to put it here. Drop my is it my pen now? Yeah. Yeah. You can go with what you have and begin to make use of them. It is not too many information that will change you. It's just that one thing that you hear and you decide to do that will change everything. So this is how you do it now. Go back and write out everything you have intended to do that you have not done. Then begin to say, what are the structures that will help me do this? Then begin to implement them. I believe this session has been helpful to you and you have learned a lot. And I believe I've been able to help you uncover the missing spots, the blind spots right, that you may not be seeing before. So I really desire that we all will be doing well, doing amazing things. And I just feel that I should share this insight with you. Now I know that you are going to work on them, and you'll be able to change the outcome of your life. And I'm going to maybe from now maybe regularly do this maybe live sessions with us, so we can get to learn quite a lot of things. All right. Please, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. If you have not shared this link, share it with someone. The things you have heard today, you should not be the only one who will hear it. So I want you to send it to your friends, send it to everybody so that they can also learn from it. Thank you so much. I look forward to you doing great things. And I'm rooting for you.